Why are you waiting for me?
Well, yeah.
Why?
Welcome to levelupyourgame.net. That was quite a nice one, that one.
Yes.
I'm Disrepute, joined by Vor. Hello, Vor.
Hey.
How you doing, lad? It's a good
Yeah,
one,
excellent.
eh? Nice,
Excellent,
nice Thursday evening, isn't it?
Shut up, man.
Oh yeah, it's
Tuesday.
Yeah. eXcel vs EK in the Full Tilt Poker sponsored esportsheaven.net championship. Let's have a look at the teams. Davies, Raw, Gaz and Slew for EK. For eXcel we got Lith, Rax, Fragma and Liths.
No, it's Lift 14.
Lith 14, okay. A lot of UK players there. In fact, what, all of them? Every single one is a UK player.
Every single one
Wow.
is a UK player.
This
UK-based player.
This is Division 2 upper bracket semi-final.
Whoa, steady on.
100th
Steady
place. This is EK's map pick. We're getting ready to go. Following Davies to start off with.
Favourable spawn for Davies.
It's a bit laggy, unfortunately. Wow, gets a nice mega. Yeah, so Vor, dreadful place. What do you think the tactics would be on this map?
Well, there's more than one tactic, of course, but one of the more obvious ones is to try and keep that red away from the opposition team. Maybe use the red to take as many megas as possible if you can keep it timed. But regardless of what you try and play, I think you always want to keep control of that rail. It's a key weapon on this map.
Quad anytime soon, and EK have already set it up. They've got 3 players here. Davies looking pretty good, 155. Let's go shotgun and LG in hand. Lifts rushing in there. Just gets taken out. Good nade spam right onto the quad spot, and it's going to be a really late quad. There we go, on 59. Oh! Rax takes out quad with the rocket launcher. Good bit of rocket play from him. He survives with 1 health point. Doesn't decide to rush across and get the ammo. Should pick up the 50. I guess he doesn't know this map too well.
Also not aware that Mega was up. This team obviously wasn't the last to take that.
This team do grab it though. 14-6, so EK, their choice of map. I guess you would favour them on it.
Yeah. It's lucky that Rax hit that direct rocket on the quad, because the quad had 100 health when that rocket killed him. If he'd have got out of there alive, he could have done a lot more damage, and we could be looking at more than an 8 frag lead already for EK.
We can see what eXcel are doing, sitting on the Mega side of the map. Rax just getting pressured as he's about to pick up Mega, in fact, from above. See what he can do with
he had
this
support
help.
from his team though. His team fell back towards a Mega when it was due to come up, which is good play.
Being very cautious. Still 50 seconds till quad as he appears there now. He might be trying to get in position to put a bit of damage out by that plasma end of the red armor room. Oh, that was a solid shotgun on Raw there. You must gotta be careful. It does go down to Gaz.
Yeah, it's a bit of a... It was a good move to try and push in that side, but you feel once he was... his position was given away to eXcel. It might have been... to EK. It might have been time to back off rather than die.
That first good shotgun. Anyway, we got 15 seconds till the quad, and Gaz is in a good position here to block any attack from that upper area, which is probably the most dangerous point that a team will attack from. Oh, Rax in the air, the solid shotgun from Gaz. That was 40% shotgun there because of that shot, and quad goes down instantly.
Yeah, I'm surprised it went down as easily as that. I mean, EK seemed to have a good setup, but eXcel managed to push in, take the quad out. Or was it EK that picked up and eXcel took it out?
I don't even know, it's too quick. So look at the scores while we wait. Davies, the stand-up player. Oh no, he isn't. Actually, Gaz is. For EK. Those two probably 2 of the most active UK players at the moment. Who do you think are going to be the star players for each team as we go through the maps?
Well, as you can see, Davies and Gaz are already having a good game. They would be my picks for EK. And I think Rax, if Rax has a good game, will be important for eXcel. Looking at some of their games recently, he's been playing very, very strong. A lot of fighting over this red at the moment. Obviously both teams are willing to commit and give up quite a lot of frags to see if they can secure this area.
Frag difference is only 7 now as Raw picks up the shotgun and takes out Liths.
EK are getting the better of this exchange. Getting more kills and they look to be in position to take the next red.
Yeah, I think eXcel did bring it back a little bit there, which is hopefully what was their plan. Cause a bit of damage, stop EK managing to stack up on that red in it. And now EK are already in position for quad.
Yeah, a bit early considering there's still, well, still a red to go.
There's a
They want
yellow
to make
and
sure
mega.
they have.
That's a brilliantly timed attack from Lith there. He just got knocked off as he jumped across though. Might have just wanted to sit back and really delay that red. But we see red is only going to be a couple of seconds before quad, so if somebody waits for it, they're going to miss out on the quad damage here.
Yeah, and Raw, who did pick up the red for EK, doesn't have a lot of health.
There's the 25. He hasn't made it to it yet. In fact, he loses out. Only 14 health, but he's in a good defensive position with, of course, the shotgun.
It was good quad defense by EK.
Here we go. Davies defends that green. Rax goes down next as well, and he picks up the rail, so you should have the time on that moving through. Gonna ignore that player just on that upper balcony and move through to this rocket launcher and perhaps the yellow. Oh, he's been caught out! Got baited in by Lith there. Really good play.
That's clever, making the quad think he only had the machine gun.
Caught him out completely. The frag difference is only 10 frags. But that's the first quad run we've seen. He was able to get a few kills out of it, but couldn't make it last long enough there, really. We're over a quarter of the way through this first map. esportsheaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship, Division 2, upper bracket semi-final. As we see two teams kill each other there. Now on Slew's point of view with the plasma, gets a nice long range frag on Liths. And Rax comes steaming in this back. Nice dodging from him, we saw. And a quality shotgun as he times the red armor perfectly. And yeah, eXcel have now got this red under lock. And 30 seconds before quad as well, although Rax has just totally lost all that armor he picked up.
Yeah, he has, but they're still in a good position to get this final red before quad. It's whether or not EK would have set up.
Going down to the nades of Raw, who actually jumps into his own nades after the plasma.
But he does have a good position here, and his team would look to be pretty secure at this quad area.
Yeah, actually that was a really important play from Raw, blocking off that doorway, because it meant that eXcel had to move in from the bounce pad, which obviously made them sitting ducks in the air. And now we've got the quad run with Slew. Gets that first frag with the shotgun, moving through to the red armor. Wants to try and secure this. Should be calling his team in now he's emptied it. Bit of intuition tells him Lith was there at the 50, although he did a hell of a lot of damage with that plasma. Only down to 17 health now, and the quad is over. Red armor up in a second. The EK players playing pretty tight around that red, actually.
Yeah, so far you'd have to say they're looking quite strong on this map. They look very organised on it. There's no major mistakes being made by them for eXcel to take advantage of.
Lith really aggressive push there on Slew, and he gets a lovely spawn to get the spawn kill. And then he goes down. Look, it's just like the ridiculous power of the shotgun.
Not for long though.
Not for long. Davey's just waiting for that 50 that spawns below the red. Is almost as useful and wanted there as a mega health, in fact. Oh, excellent plasma as well. And he's put up a very defensive position there. Rax had to jump and take a lot of shotgun damage to get the kill. And of course he goes down instantly. Although Fragma took up again.
Fragma getting that last red before quad. And yep, good move by him. He's now... It looks like he's got...
Needed his teams going before him, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's that red armor gone now.
Oh, Rax. Oh my god, Davies with the nades. That was unbelievable. And Gaz gets the quad, and he's only got 12 health, so I don't know quite why he was the one that picked it up. But Mega is up, and he has already picked up the 50, so suddenly he's looking like a dangerous individual running around the map. Long range shotguns get the kills. He's only got 1 ammo. I hope he's checking on that. There he gets the frag. Straight off the spawn.
This is a pretty good quad run. And you've got to say that, you know, EK have really dominated these power-ups so far. I mean, I know they've only had maybe 2 or 3 runs. 2 of the quads were killed pretty much straight away, but eXcel haven't even looked like coming close to getting one so far.
It really is making that difference in frags when you think about it. I mean, 3 quad runs. That pretty much totals up the whole frag difference, potentially.
Yeah, and there's not going to really be any way back for eXcel at this point unless they can get some quad runs of their own. This sort of frag difference, it's only going to change very slightly in between power-ups. It's not going to suddenly drastically turn around. This map just doesn't play that way.
Rax getting a nice ambush frag in behind. Still staying on that mega health side of the map though, eXcel. Interestingly. We're over halfway through this map now.
You can certainly play this side of the map, but it's not working for them so far. And once again, the EK quad setup is so early and they're going to struggle to get in here.
Rax has got a rail, it's going to come useful, but Fragma's right behind him with the rail as well, so they need to break that up a bit. As they do, look at that! Take out 2 of the EK players. Still got 10 seconds till quad. This will work out absolutely perfect for them at the moment. They just need to block off this bounce pad in the doorways now. Oh, Rax shouldn't have switched to rail probably, but it doesn't matter. He did hit it as well. And the quad's just been delayed. It's gradually getting longer. The 50's not up for him. See if the other 50's up in front. He's got to be careful of the long range MG. Up to 82 health now. That's much better. Just trying to hit a shotgun, missing every single one though so far. He's really got to get going now on this quad run. Oh, Gaz actually hits the rail. Must be infuriating for Rax as he hits a quad rail, but eventually goes down to Roar's rocket just before the quad damage ran out.
It wasn't a terrible quad run, but it just didn't really look like Rax was sure of what him and his team wanted to do with that quad. They haven't really gained anything from it.
It's about a 20 frag difference now. It's more than achievable for eXcel to come back from that. Remaining 8 minutes of play. As we follow Roar around this mega health area. He does have a rail, LG and rocket, so he didn't need to look for guns particularly. He's just waiting on the mega health. He's going to get caught out if he's not careful though.
He needs to get some health and there's plenty available for him.
He's just moved away from the mega health as Mega's about to spawn, but of course it looks like eXcel do have that red armor again. I'm going to switch away from Roar. Have a look at what Gaz is doing. Trying to hit some nades. It's going to go down here surely. Does hit a grenade.
Hit a direct nade though, yeah.
And we're on lift point of view. 15 seconds till quad is going to have to start moving over there soon. Oh my god! Jumped right over Davies' shotgun.
Yeah, it's good play by Davies. I don't think he realises Mega's up though. His team has lost timing on it.
Of course it is quad, so can't mill around. But it was picked up just a second ago by the eXcel team. Slew probably doesn't want to go through that doorway now, no. It's going to move around. Oh, going to get caught out if he's not careful. Oh, misses that shotgun. He's going to lose out on the health as well now and actually go down. Good play
He was
from
very
Lift.
unlucky. Yeah, it was good play by Lift, but he was very unlucky that that second quad shotgun hit didn't kill him.
Yeah, if he'd got that, he would have got the 50 health and been in a much better position to attack this red. It's Davies though, he does defend it. He has got the armour at the moment. Doesn't need any help defending it on his own at the moment.
No, he doesn't, because really there isn't much pressure on this red from eXcel. We have seen them push in a few times to red, making some good attacks, but at the moment nothing's happening there.
So what do you suggest eXcel can do to bring this back for?
Really, I think they just need to give away no frags in between power-ups, make a good setup and just ensure that they get the last 3 quads.
Do they need to take back the red room with it?
3? It's up to them. I mean, you don't have to hold the red on this map. If you've developed a way of playing that doesn't involve red, then you can stick to that. It's just a matter of not giving away frags.
Might it be that it'd be advantageous though to stop EK playing the way they play the map by stopping them getting red?
Yeah, really they should just look to not necessarily attack red, but you know, the ledge in front of the red, you can wait there and ambush someone as they pick it up. You don't even have to kill him, you just have to damage him, make that red worthless.
Davies has taken the last red armor. He has got a plasma in hand. He actually dodges the shotgun because he's already got it. Moving in with the LG, probably the wrong choice of weapon to go in there. He gets taken down pretty quick. We're the wrong side of the map now, but Fragma does get it. Oh, the rail right to the face. Gaz doesn't go down to 1 hit either. Oh, that... And Slew gets the kill with MG. That was unlucky, I have to say.
Yeah, after he got hit by that rail, it was a real problem for him because he had players at all different angles around him.
But that is what they need to do, eXcel, get those quads. So they did the right thing that time, just got a bit unlucky with the damage that he received so early.
But I mean, it's only a 12 frag game, and then that can easily be turned around if they can get these last quads.
Here we go, Rax is in this red armor area, got to go down to Raw, and no teammates rushing in to back him up, so it looks like they just go for, say, 1 attack at a time, and once they die they don't go back in.
If his team had, well, Fragma there dying unnecessarily, but if his team had been there with him, they might have had a chance of stealing the next red. But EK are doing a much better job of defending that red armor area as a team.
Well, we can see what Raw's doing here with a teammate moving right into the heartland of the eXcel team.
Yeah, I mean,
all sorts of chaos.
He doesn't need to back off here, really. He could have stayed there and looked to hit 1 or 2 more rails, and that would have put eXcel in all kinds of problems, really.
We've got 2 quads remaining anyway. Plenty of time for eXcel to come back. You might be a little bit worried if you're eXcel. You haven't quite built up the lead you would hope so far, Vor.
EK, you mean?
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe. And
No, it's only 8 frags and they've only dropped
diminishing.
1 quad to eXcel. Trying to defend this quad area now with 10 seconds remaining. Watching Lifts. Good shotgun work on the doorway there. Now Gaz coming up the bounce pad gets taken out as well.
And EK are struggling to get in here.
Oh, it almost lands on the quad and now Rax has it. It's got 15 ammo so he can get a lot of frags. Look at that, straight away down to 60.
He does not want to try and go through that door.
Oh, they should have waited. It's like he bluffed them.
They must have assumed that the quad had backed off. And this has turned into a good run for Rax. This is going to bring them right back in here.
It's good to pick up the 15. Probably wants to end up in an important position, which is, yeah, the railgun's an important location. Look, there's 2 spawners here at quad. Easy to go down. They can get the lead here, eXcel. And suddenly, from pretty much only having 2 quads on the whole map.
Yeah, this is great by eXcel to come back into it.
Perfect
And
timing
really,
as well.
the pressure is now on EK. If they don't get this last quad and do something with it, they probably will find this map stolen from them right at the end.
EK's map choice as well. Let's have a look at some of Rax's statistics as we follow him. 10 seconds until quad. He's going to be waiting around a little while for that. Does have good enough health to survive, although Don't know why he dropped off there, just to take damage pretty much. Red's up on its spot. Good play from Rax in the end, very defensive. But got a good angle to get the frag. And ever since they got the lead for, they've just extended it.
Yeah, they have, because EK seem to have got... I mean, maybe they've gone aggressive too soon. If it doesn't work for them, like if they don't kill Rax here...
Oh, close on the rails, he'll be annoyed with himself missing those.
Yeah, he's missed a lot of important shots there.
He does hit it now though, as his team starts moving in, hits an impressive. Should get a shotgun out here. There, quad's up, and Rax gets the last quad of the map as well, so...
Yeah, he may have missed those rails, but the way he moved in them was really impressive.
Should get the 50 health behind him, it's like he doesn't know it's there. Perhaps showing that Rax not quite as experienced on this map as other players.
No, but looking at the scoreboard, he's really won this game for his team.
Oh, excellent rail on Gaz. Pinpoint precision, takes out Davies with the shotgun as well. Oh, fourth impressive. Another rail on Raw to boot. 10 seconds remaining. eXcel basically came from nowhere to take this map right out of the clutches of EK.
There's a really good comeback. And as we can see from the score, Rax really helping his team with a plus 23 net. EK have got to be disappointed to have lost that though. I mean, the map had looked so comfortable for them up until about the 16-minute mark or so. And their game just unravelled from that point on.
So we're going to go into the second map. Remember, this is the upper bracket semi-final of Division 2 esportsheaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship.
And EK are going to have to win Realm of Steel Rats CPM 4. Otherwise they will be moving down into the... There is a lower bracket, right?
The lower bracket, yeah.
Yep. I'm sure they don't want to move down into the lower bracket at this stage.
Not when that upper bracket final is so tantalisingly close. Who do you think's going to take this map then, Vol?
Well, I haven't seen either team play much, so I'm really not sure. I mean, we've just seen eXcel take EK's home map. Maybe EK feel they can do the same to eXcel's home map. They're going to have to.
This is, of course, the old CPM4. It's now called Realm of Steel Rats.
Well, it's always been called Realm of Steel Rats, mate, but now you have to call it that.
It's no rail on this map, is its unique feature. It's kind of divided into two halves. You've got the corridor side that we're sort of on at the moment with one yellow armour, leads round to quad, and then you can drop below quad for the second yellow. Quite a distance apart, very hard to hold both. And then you have the other massive red armour lightning gun room. Is divided in half pretty much, but massive open expanse. The kind that railers would dream of. But alas, no rail available on this map. What kind of play do you think we'll see on this map then, Vol?
Well, we should see most of the game take place in the red area where, of course, is the red armour and the powerful lightning gun. But you may see, it'll be interesting to see what sort of game both teams look to play, because, you know, if you lose control of the red, you can either just keep attacking in and hope to win it back, or you can look to back off to the yellows, but backing off to the yellows isn't really a very popular strategy anymore. It hasn't been for quite some amount of time.
There is, of course, just one power-up on this map. It's the quad damage. You do see some interesting quad runs on this map.
Yeah, and the quad area itself is a very interesting area. It requires, solid setup to really secure that area. Take it freely, otherwise you're going to see some spectacular battles over it with people diving in last minute to try and grab it if those setups aren't solid enough.
You've got 2 nearby teleporter exits either side of the quad, feeding players into that area. You can get some surprise rushes from teams sometimes. You can basically jump right onto the quad from a hidden position as well. Parallel alongside the quad. So that's probably the most interesting area we're going to look for on the map, the quad setups, the quad grabs, and then potentially large frag scoring quad runs. Right, so let's have a look at the teams again. Davies, Raw, Gaz and Slew. For EK. For eXcel we got Lith, Rax, Fragma and Liths. Again, have you got any preference on which players you think are going to pull it out for either team for?
Well, based on last map, eXcel are going to be hoping Rax puts in a similar level of performance, and if he does, I think he'll be ensuring his team take this in 2 maps.
And for EK?
Well, we didn't see any real standout performer for EK on the last map. We saw some good moments from Davies, but it wasn't enough for his team to take that map. I think we'll be looking for EK to put in a strong all-round performance if they want to take this.
We're following Davies to start off this map. Gets the shotgun spawn straight away and hands out a few shells onto Fragma. And it's 3-1 to EK already. In a good position here, up high. This is leading round to the red armour. Now quad can spawn from 30 seconds to 59 seconds in the minute. So you really should have at least 1 player there now. And be starting getting armour and backing off to that power up location. Davies taking the quickest route from the red to it. There already is his teammate Raw. Gaz just jumps on it and lands on it. I don't necessarily think he was the guy set up for it. That was Davies, as we saw. He's already got a couple of frags out of it. He's still got 7 ammo. And Lith's going down. The next eXcel player, Lith, follows him soon after. Rax. Oh, Rax has survived that somehow, and he's actually run out of ammo. Does have the plasma, but he's not really got any health. Just 11. He's wary of the spawn point though, so it looks like they've had a bit of practice on this map.
Oh, that's a great opening quad play by EK, great one from Gaz, and it's opened up a pretty commanding lead at the start.
Beautiful bit of plasma as well, really accurate.
Yeah, plasma of course, so difficult to use well. If you can use it well, you get rewarded heavily for it.
You see Gaz has taken a long time to get back round to that red armor position, so we could presume from that they're not really bothered about going to the red. He's got in a bad position here against Lith. He's going to take this yellow off him. He should have probably gotten a bit closer earlier to get the shotgun frag. Oh, what are these two doing? Messing around with the guns. They're going to take damage because of it. Lith and Fragma. A lot of experience these two playing together over the years. EK, same as the last map, get that early lead. Seems like a pretty big advantage, but we saw what eXcel can do to bring it back. We've now got 20 seconds until the second quad of the map.
And this game EK have really got to make advantage of the early dominance and just put the game out of sight as soon as they can. They don't want eXcel to come back again.
Lith, excellent work with the rocket launcher there. They run straight into a wall of buckshot. Goes down to Slews, but Rax, there you go. He got that blindsided jump. Got in on the quad. He's got the yellow to work with as well. Wants to pick up the ammo, yeah. Can't afford to chase through a teleport. What? Okay.
Very risky.
It seemed like he almost accidentally ran through that. But I guess he was trying to hold down backwards so he wasn't going to get pummeled. Almost went down for that.
It's an interesting route this quad's taken, but maybe he feels he doesn't have the health to just push into red.
See, Rax's style is very hit and run, kind of play a dive behind walls after shots, and generally try and not take any real damage while dishing out as many shots as you can. Other players will really commit and say all or nothing kind of approach, and then you get some very defensive players. He won't even shoot if they see somebody around them.
That's pretty defensive.
That is pretty defensive, isn't it?
Pacifist, you might say.
Raw's actually exhausted his supply of rockets there and does go down to this really aggressive push. You needed the 225s low, but I tell you what, on this map, that kind of health is still low. Because you get spawned on and this is what happens.
Exactly, yeah. You're so vulnerable to machine gun in that red area from so many different angles.
We've now got 15 seconds till the next quad. Slew working these lower areas. He's going to run straight into that lightning gun. He actually hit some brilliant shotgun, but he took a lot of damage. And now he's going to have to work really hard to get into the quad area in time. He's going to go for the health first. He's not going to be at the quad.
Movement letting him down a bit. He could have been quicker.
And it looks like EK did grab it, but went down instantly to Rax and his shotgun. He's dived down there to get the lightning gun. He was unlucky enough to get the frag, but look at the spawn instantly, and he's with MG.
Then he's spawned on in turn and weakened considerably. This is what we mean about constant machine gunners spawning on you.
Davies now in this lower area, shotgun and LG in hand. Gets a good time on to get that red armor right in front of frag, but with the lightning gun gets the frag on him. Getting a solid 33% lightning gun there. And again, we're seeing the same kind of frag difference that we saw on the first map in EK's favour.
Yeah, very similar. And as we said, they really want to make sure this time that they put the game away as soon as possible. Don't let eXcel have another chance to come back in and steal it.
Still a long time till quad, and it looks like eXcel are going to sit back on that yellow side of the map.
Yeah, that can either work out one of two ways. It can be, you know, it can frustrate the team that's at red. They can push out recklessly and you can kill them, or they can push out and just really punish you. It takes quite good coordination to play the yellows and not get run over.
Davey's just delaying this red. It's actually a really good idea. Quad now 18 seconds away. Red will spawn after it.
He's really thought about the timings, and that's such a good idea to delay that red.
He really probably didn't want to dive in there and take the damage, though.
Probably didn't want to kill his teammate as well, because
that's
but good.
Such good play. Oh, it goes down to Fragma's shotgun. Raw does get the avenging frag, but that's another quad down and out.
Yeah, and if they'd have played that slightly better, Davies might have not had to sacrifice his red armour stack to take that quad, and we could have been looking at another good run from EK with the quad. As we can see from the score, it's meant that score has stayed at about the 15-16 frag lead. They do want more than that.
Still following Lift after that quad period, but now on Raw, as he goes straight away down to Rax, who's got a very nice armor stack. He's got a lightning gun, rocket and shotgun in hand, but look, down to 14 health. Doesn't matter what you've got on this map, you're going to take a lot of damage. Davies just peeking him at distance with that shaft. Now moving up and around to this red armor area. Oh, he's just missed out on it, just stolen in front of him. You saw the eXcel player just dropping off after grabbing it. It's a lot easier to make that jump to the red armor platform than it was at the end of Quake 3.
Yeah, and of course earlier versions of this map in testing, the jump was just about, well, I believe it was actually impossible in Quake Live until they changed it further.
Now on Slew for EK.
Not much time to get red and then get to quad. I'm not sure if he's aware of that. He seems to be.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he was planning on waiting, although he's jumped back up there now. Is that just a route round though? Is that Rax at distance there?
He's going to struggle to get to quad.
5 seconds, better be quick. He's just going to support it from below, is he? Is he going to rocket jump up? It's almost like a bit of a last second try and save it situation there. Blith's now got the quad though. He's got about 40 armour. Shotgun and rocket launcher available to work with. Oh, so unlucky not to get the frag with the shotgun. It can be so random sometimes. Some players will get the luck and only need one shot there to get the kill. He needed 3. Just delays the run.
They probably needed a better quad run than this, because they haven't got control of red armour out of it, and they didn't get much in the way of frags either. As we saw in the first game, you know, they were still able to come back right at the end.
Davies going down 2 in a row to Lith there. You just see how frustrating this map can be. Ran right all around the map and then just took one rocket from Raw to go down. Rax does avenge that death, but the frag difference still 14. Not really changed in a couple of minutes.
No, it hasn't, and it's probably in the back of EK's mind that this is a very similar score to that first map, but they did look so in control of right until the end.
Halfway through on the second map of the series, eXcel taking the first map, of course, which was Dreadful Place. eSportsHeaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship. Upper bracket semi-final, Division 2. It's these two teams fighting it out to see who can reach the final. Raw goes down to that rocket, but he did actually get the kill. And look at that spawn, that's just cheeky.
Spawns next to the rest of his team, but it's a good push from eXcel.
Lith's unlucky to drop all that way down to the bottom. Fragma I think got it, but went down instantly.
Yeah, but once again it was a quad that EK maybe should have had a better setup for, and it's just another lost opportunity for them to extend their lead further.
What do you think's a good setup for the quad?
I don't think you want any more than one person stood at the quad itself. Like, you need someone to block the telly off, the telly right in front of quad. You know, with rockets or plasma is probably the best choice. But other than that, you really need someone more. You need people more on the perimeter, because we've seen so far that it's so easy to just grab the quad last second with like a jump across to it or a rocket jump. You know, and if you're just defending it stood on the quad, got a good chance of just losing it.
We're on Slew's point of view here. He's just worked his way around the basement area up to this upper yellow, and we see 2 of his teammates around him. Rax is going to go down. A good bit of teamwork there, but EK playing it pretty safe and slowly. They're not going to that red armour now.
Yeah, this is good, because this is exactly how you have to play if you aren't attacking the red. You need to stay together so that when the team holding the red does push out, you know, you've got a 2v1 advantage.
There's that shaft up, and Slew's going to get it again, replenishing
his ammunition. And that's very important as well, that even though they aren't at red, they have a time on LG and they're keeping it out of the hands of eXcel. 25
seconds to quad. Well, what they don't want is one of the eXcel players getting in early and causing them a sort of trouble that they just saw there. Oh, nice shot from Davies. Rax jumping blindly out of that teleporter, making it easy for him. They've actually got pretty good setup this time.
Yeah, this is a lot better, because yeah, but there's the problem, jumping across from there because they have no one over that side.
Well, he took the quad and tried to jump, it just took MG in the air. It was a bit of a mistake there, really. Probably wanted to back off to safety more, but It's one of those things where he would have taken MG at distance and he backed off anyway, so... As you save, or perhaps put someone right in on that telly area with a rocket launcher, say, just to beat the opposition off.
Beat them off, okay.
And distract them.
That's one way of distracting someone.
That's the way NVC taught me. Red Armor's been up on its perch for quite a while now. I mean, Lith's trying to defend with those rocket launchers, doesn't actually hit any.
Yeah, and you've seen just what an annoyance the MG could be just in that little sequence of play then. He just had people at angles he couldn't really make use of rockets on, and they were just picking away at his health, and well, he didn't have any armor, just picking away at his health with that machine gun. It's so aggravating in that red armor area.
Run out of rockets already again.
Yeah, and he's lost health again as well.
He's not going to. He's not getting the rub of the green, is he, Liths? Yeah.
No, but his team are coming back into this. It's down to just a 5 frag lead for EK, and they've got to be getting worried because they haven't seen much of this red area for quite a while now, and that frag lead is just slowly getting closer and closer to being tied up.
We've got 3 quads remaining. One is up in about 10 seconds. Lith in a good position already, although Raw defends it well. He's got a load of armour. It looks like he was going to be the quad guy though with that kind of armour, and he's the first to walk in the quad zone.
Well, it's the same problem again. That quad taken out, but eXcel just come through that telly and there's no one in there to stop them, and they just jump over to quad.
Gaz did take out the quad. I think Lith was a little bit too aggressive there. He stepped back, avoided the rocket, then stepped forwards into another rocket. I mean, he could have just escaped.
So despite not getting that quad, the score is going further into EK's favour once again. It's back to an 11 frag lead when it was down to as tight as 3.
Yeah, you notice what area they're in as well.
Yeah, they're back to this red, which I think they'll be very happy about because it was 3 or 4 minutes of being at those yellows and the lead was starting to get very tight.
Still following Gaz. He's just waiting on this lightning gun, it looks like. It's going to move away just as it's going to spawn there.
Yeah, they don't seem to know the time of it.
He was there so long though, it must have been up any time soon. It looks like his teammate's going to take it. Moving in with only 4 minutes remaining on the map now. 2 quads left. The gap just so tight, I mean it could still go either way. These 2 full UK played lineups battling it out to see who can reach the upper bracket final of the Division 2 playoffs in the esportsheaven.net Full Tilt Poker Championship. 15 seconds till this next quad. Look at Liths here doing an excellent job with the rockets, just blocking the EK players off. I mean, he's made a mockery of them there. Oh, Davies just... He looked away for 1 second and Davies took advantage. He's done a brilliant job here. Oh, almost saving it for his team. Lith's getting in there, but I have to say, Davies really saving EK there from eXcel, grabbing the quad and doing a great run.
Yeah, if he didn't get the kills he got just then eXcel would have had a clean quad pickup, I think. And that could have brought the game, you know, pretty much tied up again.
It's all going to come down to this last quad now. Players will get nervous.
The play leading up to this final quad will be quite important as well because it's a 9 frag gap, 10 frag gap.
Relaxing on this red.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to just let eXcel sit and stack up on these reds before that final quad.
Rack's only 6 health. If they knew that, they'd rush in and take him out instantly, but they don't know that, of course. He's actually going to take the red armor. He has only 30 health. Now, if he pushes out and goes down, that's basically a wasted 25 seconds. So he's got to be careful here. Look, the 225s, that's going to be perfect.
He was quite cautious as well. He didn't just recklessly go full speed, making lots of noise.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do, how early they go to quad, because it's going to be so important for both teams to get this quad, or at least EK to kill it.
For eXcel, it's going to be so important to get a clean pickup on someone with armor, because you know it's not going to be enough to take that quad with 50 health and no armor, and then expect to go on a quad run that's going to win your team the game.
Well, we're following Rax here. He's done an excellent job surviving so far, doing all kinds of damage to EK. And look, they've just got out of position there, but they do get the
I'm not sure where Sleeve's going.
Yeah, I don't know where. He's going to go through the teleport. This is going to actually be a good move. He's blocked it off firstly. Yeah. And but the shaft, he didn't need that. And now Lith has got the quad. Oh, goes down. Who was it that took him out? Raw.
It was Raw that took him out, yeah.
It's still close. They've got to be careful, but that's the key moment on this map from Raw. Good play. I think good play from Slew as well, actually.
Sacrifice himself to take that quad out. I mean, if quad had got away, it might have been able to get health, might have been able to go on a run, but it doesn't look like they'll be able to bring that frag difference back now. They really needed the quad to be able to do it.
They've still got 40 odd seconds. It's still technically possible, but it's going to be a tall order. This fragma goes down.
It's especially difficult when a team sticks together as well. Because even if you can kill one of them, they're just probably going to trade frags with you. You're probably not going to just kill them all for no loss.
Look at that play from Slew. Excellent rockets.
Yeah, and they've taken him out, but he took 3 of them out before going down.
Really much better control at the end of the map there from EK than we saw on Dreadful Place. And it gets them the win. It's 1 map apiece. Davies the standout player there. 39 frags, 29 deaths. And Rax again performing for eXcel. 43 frags, 36 deaths. Just go through some of the stats. Fragma hitting a nice overall 37% accuracy. Pretty good for a map like that with a lot of MG cess.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the VOD because otherwise it will overrun and split it anyway, and I'll restart it again when we're on map 3.
Good idea. By the way, before you start the next VOD, yeah? Apparently my mumble coming through you doesn't sound very good.
In what way?
There's this noise. I haven't listened to it properly, but it's like almost crackling.
Let's just restart Mumble then.
Alright.
Well, I will.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Why hasn't it stopped recording? I've pressed